Hey, it's Rags. I'm going to make a short introduction here about what we do at Evolve AI. We bring in the best in class AI tools that are cutting edge stuff. Our AI voice agent and chatbots, as well as our other acquisition tools. You'll see a little bit of that in this video because I'm going to show you a couple of Loom videos. It's going to explain some of it. But what we do typically is we deploy our AI voice agents, chatbots, email sequences, and we also have a system that can go out to the market and find the people that are searching for whatever niche or whatever it is that you want to capture, and we can get the first swing at those before anybody else does. But I wanted to introduce a little bit of how we operate. We really want to take the client acquisition system and boil it down to something that we can control versus a website and SEO where we're fundamentally waiting for people to show up. We want to go directly to our market. In fact, I would submit that two businesses side by side and doing the same thing, when we deploy our system to business A is going to take market share from business B and going to get a swing at almost everybody in market in that market. So that's a major thing, and that's what we've been solving for, and we have. Also, in this email, you'll see a phone number that you can call and you can interview an AI agent, put it through the paces, throw it curveballs, ask it all kinds of questions, and just see how it works out. But enjoy this, and I will see you in our meeting so we can talk about it in depth.
And just made this quick video. Just going to take you through the back end of our software, kind of how it looks like, and how it all functions. Just to take you a bit on the back end of it. So right here, you see a bunch of options on the sidebar, but right now we're on the lead section. So what happens at the lead kind of building? So you see right here, you can see the lead list. You can select campaigns, whichever campaign you want to select the leads for. So you can see those right here as well. Other than that, moving on to the next one, it's campaigns. So right here, you'll see different campaigns that you're running for people or running for yourself. Basically, it might be an inbound campaign to handle customer care, might be an outbound campaign to handle sales, handle appointments, all of that stuff. So right here, you see inbound, outbound, and then other company. So inbound, that's basically to take care of inbound coming queries. You can basically work through queries with AI. As you can deploy it as a customer agent. Then is outbound, where of course it goes out, it reaches out to your customer profile, and then it books your appointments, it books your sales, all of that good stuff. For Baristone, it's another company which we're working with, and these guys basically they're in the real estate space. So this agent was for that. But let's say if I click on any of these campaigns, right here, if I click on this campaign, you will see all of these different charts and different information on the screen. The main information on the screen is these three things. So you see total calls made, this month has to be 116, qualified 52, user hung up 27, early hang up 12, unknown 10, wrong number 6, and then so on and so forth. 425 total sales or appointments made till now. So it's an inbound channel. So 425 sales is what we've gotten. 425 appointments is what we've gotten till now. Right here you'll see agents, which is Megan right here. Megan, this is the persona she has. So more humor, empathy, actions. Then of course the script, the base script we've given her, the data sets we have, and of course that's kind of it. That's all you see right here. If we go on dispositions, we're not creating any dispositions as of now. Workflows, no workflows as of now, but what you can do is add post call tasks. So you can basically try again to call them, or add them to a workflow, or add them to a vessel workflow, send them a funnel link, anything you want to do actually, you can do that right here. Other than that, let's say even if I go to another one, you'll see 800 total appointments set with this one, 8 calls made this month. So, it's turned off right now, but 8 calls made this month, scheduled call 5, unknown 1, product pitch 1, voicemail 1. So good conversion rates, and then here's the chart for it. That's kind of how this campaign looks like, and then it's the same otherwise. If we move on to agents, you'll see different agents. So Hannah for Barstone, Megan for ours, which handles inbound and outbound request queries. So, even if you click on any of these, you'll see the difference. HANA has a bit of empathy difference, humor difference, script difference. So there will be some differences that are there. But yeah, basically that's what it is. And then voices, we do have a lot of voices right here that we can choose from, and we can also add custom voices, 11 labs, all of that good stuff. Chat, basically you can edit this agent. You can chat with the agent if you want to. It's like a customer support bot. You can kind of deploy it as. So that's one feature we're working on. But yeah, that's kind of a future feature we're working on, but it's a very good feature. You can deploy it as a omni-channel marketing agent, so it can reach out via call and also reach out via text.
So, how to leverage the latest in AI to outpace traditional marketing method. We will be talking about how you would use AIs to further enhance your marketing efforts. Now, before we get into this, let's take a look at the pre-AI era of marketing. Over here on the right, we have a person who's interested in buying a product or service, also known as a lead, and we would use the traditional channels such as SEO and PPC and social media marketing to drive traffic to our website, which we can then go ahead and convert into new business. Now, today, we have the possibility to skip that whole process, basically cutting out the middleman and just go straight for the leads. Now, let me break that down for you. So we call it Lead Flow AI, and what this thing does, it basically goes out and searches for people who are looking for you in real time. So let me break that down for you. It's a fairly simple three-step process. First, there's detection of keyword search. Then there's behavioral analysis to, determine lead intent. And then finally, acquisition of contact information. So first step is finding the leads. Now, in the software, we can create campaigns of keywords in a targeted area. So let's say that we wanted to use the keyword basketball and we wanted to target the area of Los Angeles. When we set up this campaign, every single time someone types in basketball, that will trigger the AI to then start monitoring that lead and follow its journey across the web. But that's only the first job. The second job is figuring out if this person is an actual buyer or if it's just a window shopper, aka a poor lead. Now, the AI uses a behavioral analysis algorithm to determine lead intent, which basically means it will try to paint a picture in a point scoring system based on their behaviors. So let's say that one person types in basketball and they go onto one website to look at different basketballs, and then they go off to YouTube to watch videos of cats. That might indicate that this person is not really serious and maybe just doing a little bit of research, and God bless them. However, if we take another lead who also types in basketballs and goes into 3 different websites, looks at the reviews, looks at the different pricing, that might paint a picture that this person is an in-market lead looking for a basketball. And the AI can detect that. So once it's done that and qualified the lead, it will segment that and put it into a fresh lead list. And then it's all about finding their contact information, which the AI will do automatically, go through big data companies until it finds a match. And there you have it. An AI-generated lead. Now, it's important to mention that this all happens in real time, which gives you the unique possibility to get right in front of your potential customers when their buyer's intent is at peak level. So let's say someone is typing in basketball, they've decided today I'm going to buy a basketball. They're looking up on Google, they're looking at different options, they're looking at different models, and then boom, they receive an email. That's just one example of what you can do with this data. Another thing that's important to mention is the reason we use big data companies. It's simply because it gives us the permission to contact these leads. Now, we won't contact leads unless they have already opted in to be contacted by marketing firms. With these leads, you always get a name and a 100% verified email address all the time. Also, very important to say that this is not leased data. You purchase it and you own it. And naturally, we are in 100% compliance with all the laws and regulations regarding compliance. So that's CAN-SPAM Act of 2003, the GDPR of Europe, and the California Consumer Privacy Act. Now, there are multiple ways to leverage this data for profit. Because we get their name, you could do manual reach, so DM through social channels, and I'm sure that could work for some businesses. Then we also get their phone numbers, so you could either do cold calling or you could do SMS marketing. As I mentioned earlier, we also get their email address, so we can put them in a nurturing cold email system, sequence, you name it. Another thing that we can do is that we can take these leads and take the lead list and put that into Facebook to create a custom audience, and from that custom audience convert that into a lookalike audience. There are many ways that we can use this data for. Now let's look at some case studies. First up, we had a marketing company that conducted a beta test with their client, which was a virtual receptionist company. It generated 50 high-quality leads. 14 of those, 14, turned into new sales, $350 a month, increasing their revenue to $4,900 per month. The second case study, and also important to mention, this is not the actual case study, this is just a highlight from it. But basically, case study number 2 was the diabetes supply company invested in the AI to try something new. And they added the AI leads into their Facebook audience and then built a lookalike audience. That campaign generated 2,122% ROI after 5 months and bumping up their sales to almost $19,000 per week after they started using these AI-generated leads. So, of course, the main objective for any business is to boost sales, but the way we look at it with our AI tools, we have 2 objectives. The first one is to get in front of more ready-to-buy leads. This is where we talked about before, Leadflow AI will go out and search for the people who are actively looking for you. Objective 2 is to add our AI pixel onto your website to capture 20 to 40% more data from that traffic you're already generating. Because it's pretty common that you go on a website and then these websites have a pretty substantial bounce rate, 60% is the average, and that's a lot of traffic that you're just never going to be able to monetize because they just leave right when they land. So with this pixel, we'll install it on your website and then it will capture a lot of that bounce rate. And you can take those leads and you can do whatever you want with them. But yeah, that's basically